Yo, what up? How you guys doing out there today? This is your boy Roto Beast. I'm here to present you my MLB On Deck segment for Friday, September 13th. If you're new to this channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below. This way you can watch all my MLB, NFL, and NBA videos. If you haven't came and checked out our website here at dfscheatsheet.com, you're absolutely missing out. We have all the tools to help you compete with the pros day in and day out, including a complete optimizer, tons of content, daily FanDuel and DraftKings cash lineups. Hey, we're truly a one-stop shop for our DFS needs. So make sure to come check out the site here at dfscheatsheet.com. So we got a monster 13-game slate today. We got Coors Field on the slate. We got some really expensive pitching options. Today's going to be an interesting day. It's going to be, are you going to pay down and go with Coors Field, or are you going to pay up and kind of get maybe one or two Coors Field pieces and some value plays? So it'll be an interesting day, fun day. Baseball's been going pretty good for us. Want to keep it rolling. Really excited for this NFL Sunday as well. Yeah, man. So, I'm ready to jump in this video. A couple quick things for we do. If you get first thing first, if you don't mind, please take that quick second, click the like button down below. Helps me out. Really appreciate that from you guys. Also, man, if you haven't took advantage yet, make sure and go take advantage of our NFL luxury box special. It's our yearly promotion that we got going on. You get all the NFL, rest of MLB, plus NBA under one price tag, daily cash lineups, optimizer, all of our content. Make sure to check that out. Use promo code NFL 2019. Yeah, man, let's jump in this video. So, I talked about it. You got Coors on the Coors slate on the field. That's basically you always want to get some kind of Coors Field exposure. Yes, I know what you guys are saying. We used Coors Field the other day, 2 days in a row against the Cardinals and the Rockies, and it didn't work out. I understand, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Anybody playing daily MLB DFS knows Coors Field is on the slate. You want to attack it. Sometimes it doesn't work. It's just part of DFS. You could continue going back to the well. I remember this San Diego series a few weeks ago in Coors Field, and there was a ton of runs that were scored. You can't get scared. You got to just keep going back to the well. I'm going to start with the Padres side of things. They get a matchup against Jeff Hoffman. Gives up a 37% hard contact rate, 220 ISO to lefties, 381 ISO to righties. Man, so you really want to target him more with righties, but both sides of the play are definitely in play. Margot, Martini, Machado. You got Josh Naylor. He's moved up in the lineup. He's in play. You definitely got to throw in Eric Hosmer in that cleanup spot as well. Urias gives you a little bit of upside. Hedges gives you power upside if he's either a strikeout or he's going to hit the ball hard kind of guy. But in Coors Field, you just need somebody to get a hold of one, and it's going to fly. Wind's blowing out 5 miles an hour. Really like this Padres lineup. I got to kind of just see how it shakes out and who's in what spots, obviously. But like the Padres a lot today. On the Colorado side of things, they get a matchup against Joey Lucchesi. A little bit tougher matchup. Lucchesi's been pitching pretty good this season. Gives up a 37% hard contact rate, 136 ISO to lefties, 165 ISO to righties. Blackman, Story, Arenado, Murphy, Desmond, McMahon, all these guys are in play. I definitely like, this Coors Field game. I like the Padres side of things for sure a little bit more. It's going to be tough to kind of get, Padres with, with one of the higher priced guys. We could definitely do it, but, we're going to have to be picky or choosy and kind of go with the guys who are priced right. Outside of this game, next team we're going to go with, I'm going to go with the Oakland A's in Texas. It's going to be hot in Texas. Balls are going to be flying. It's blowing out to left field. Wind's blowing out to left field at 9 miles an hour right now as well. So that's pretty good for the right-handers if they just got to pull the ball. They get a matchup against Brock Burke, 27% hard contact rate, 0 ISO to lefties, 203 ISO to righties. I do want to note it's a very, very small sample size on this guy, so we can't really take too much from those numbers. I like Oakland. They're swinging a good bat. They're fighting for the playoffs right now. They're hot. Like I said, it's going to be hot in Texas. Wind's blowing out. Simeon, Chapman, Olson, Canna, Pinder, Chris Davis in the 6 spots in play. Grossman, if he scoots up in the lineup, sometimes they bat him in the 2 spot. He'll be in play. Profar's having a good year. I like these A's in Texas for sure today. Next, we are going to go with the Houston Astros in Kansas City. They get a matchup against Danny Duffy, the lefty, gives up a 40% hard contact rate, 180 ISO to lefties, 194 ISO to righties. Springer, Altuve, Bregman, Alvarez, Gurriel, all these dudes crush left-handed pitching. You can even throw in Brantley in there as well. He's going to get some RBI opportunities. So yeah, man, I think Houston's in a really good spot here. Not the best, hitting park, but it's not the most horrible one either. It's kind of neutral for me in Kansas City. I like Houston a lot. Then we'll finish it off bat-wise with the Yankees. I like the Yankees a lot today, going into Toronto to face the Blue Jays. They get a matchup against Anthony Kay. This guy's very small sample size, but he does give up a 58% hard contact rate. Going against a stacked team, very young guy. This doesn't look like the best spot for him. Yankees are everybody's starting to come back healthy, and they're looking good, man. You got LeMahieu, Judge, Torres, Sanchez, Encarnacion, Voit, Urshela. All these guys are in play. You could even do a bottom of the order, round it back up with the top with Frazier and Gardner. That's how stacked this lineup is. Definitely like the Yankees today. They're in a really good spot as well. So just to kind of recap on bats that are really standing out to me early in the day, obviously both sides of the Coors Field, but I like the Padres a little bit more. I like the Oakland A's, Houston Astros, and the New York Yankees today. Pitching wise, oh man, pitching is going to be tough because there's some guys we could definitely pay up for. You got Garrett Cole. He's the most expensive guy, but he has a good matchup against the Royals. 12,000 is crazy expensive. The biggest favorite on the board, though. If there's a value out there and you're not chasing Coors Field, I definitely think that Garrett Cole is a really good way to go today. You feel comfortable with that in cash games as well. A couple other guys out there that you could pay up for. You can look at Clayton Kershaw, 10.8. You can look at Max Scherzer, 10.4. Both of these guys are in play. I feel like Dodgers, they already have a playoff spot wrapped up, and we've been seeing what they've been doing with their other pitchers. They're being really cautious. So I can see them being that way with Kershaw as well, and him not necessarily going too deep into a game. Same thing with Max Scherzer. He hasn't been going too deep into games as well since coming back from the injury. Also, he has a really bad matchup against Atlanta. Both of these guys, I think, are in play, but I think that they're both probably a little bit more GPP plays. If you can find the money, then I definitely think that Garrett Cole would be more the cash game guy that we want to pay up for. In the mid tier, I think a guy that you could consider and you could possibly definitely get a few Coors Field bats with this guy, Charlie Morton, going against the Angels. Morton's been pitching very, very good. He gives us strikeout upside, 9,600 for a Tampa team that they have nothing to lose. They're trying to fight for the last playoff spot, and they want to win some games. Morton's a guy that's shown that he can go deep and he can get quality starts for us. 9,600, I think that he's in play. A couple guys that we could take flyers on. I like Adrian Hauser from Milwaukee going against St. Louis. He's the third highest favorite on the board, 6,400. Definitely will allow us to get some Coors Field exposure based on that 6,400 price tag. Gives us a little bit of K upside as well. So it's not like he doesn't give us any upside. One more guy I'll throw out there on the cheaper end that we can look at. Tyler Beede going against Miami. We've been picking on Miami all year long. I don't know why we're going to stop now. 5,700 is a dirt cheap price tag. Stack up all the bats, kind of go on with your day. I think he's a GPP play we can look at as well. So that's kind of where I'm really at with this video. If you want a more in-depth analysis on today's slate, make sure to check out the site dfscheatsheet.com. And then good luck on your guys' contest today. All right, peace out.